Solana is down massively, some 42% or so from its all-time high that it hit in January, 43 to be exact, so quite a significant slide. And you might be tempted to buy because obviously we're supposed to buy on red days and sell on green days, right? At least that's what everybody says. But I think it's a bit too early. I do understand that if we would, draw trend lines, maybe do something like this, we're sort of at the very interesting level. But I think it's not the best opportunity yet. And the reason for that is just because Bitcoin is not at a level to buy. So if you compare it here from when this hit a high, this market is down with 12% since then. So if we bring out our calculator and we divide 43 divided by 12, that Solana dropped with 3.58 times more than Bitcoin. So in terms of Bitcoin, the preference is to buy somewhere down here. So if this would drop down, say 4% or so, we multiply that with the multiplier, then that means that Solana are still looking at potentially 14% slide. A 14% slide from current prices takes us down roughly to 144. And I would say from a purely technical perspective, if we ignore this, I would say that the best opportunity here for spot holders is probably to buy around 134. So that would be even a bigger slide of about 20%. So yeah, we are nearing levels where it makes sense to be bullish Solana. But given that Bitcoin hasn't really dropped to support yet, there's a significant chance that this drops even more. And not to scare you, but if this level in Bitcoin does not hold, then we can drop another 19% because this now is become a very nice support level. And if you measure from here to here, you get this kind of slide. And if that were to happen, then this could drop with 23%. So 23% by the multiplier, about 3.5. That means then, yeah, that Solana can drop 80%. Now, realistically, it won't. Okay, it won't drop 80%, but it can definitely cut through below these levels down here, which would be 120. So would that be extremely unsurprising? No, not given what I just told you. And look at some other coins. Like I understand Ethereum is, a different animal, but it did revisit its lows here. Solana hasn't revisited its summer lows. And again, different coin altogether, I understand, but Avalanche down at the lows from summer of last year. Let's take a look at DOT. Well, even worse, down back at levels not seen since 2023. So be careful out there. If you are buying at these levels and holding, then I would preferably do that with no leverage. In other words, if I have $10,000 in my account, I would buy with $10,000 or less. That way, I can hold on this position for a very long period of time. Because who knows? At least in altcoins, we're definitely in a bear market. But if Bitcoin comes crashing, it can get even worse. What's your take? Share your thoughts in the comments below.